I cannot feel my body, no feeling in my toes. This capsule's breathing for me.
Iron lung. I cannot move my body. There's no feeling in my toes. A machine is breathing for me. A tube runs down my nose. I'm told I may get better. There's not much more they'll say. So I dream of cold spring waters and stars in the Milky Way. I'm drowning in my vomit. I bang on the bars inside. The nurses come a-running and suction me out in time. This capsule keeps me breathing. Without it, I would die. But my mind's always escaping to tall mountains and blue sky. My mother stays beside me, sleeping in my room each night. She is my inspiration to not give up my fight. I know I'm getting better. That's when the pain begins. It's a slow and painful process, regaining feeling in my limbs. The feeding tube's removed. I'm really on my way, and my first taste of ginger ale stays with me to this day. Well, when I fall of my junior year in high school, I came down with a very rare disease called Guillain-Barré, which was a lot like polio, and you're paralyzed with it. But there is a chance that if you stay alive through the process, that the disease will regress and your nerves will regenerate, which is what happened to me. And so this is a song about sort of how I felt lying in the iron lung, which is a big tube, metal tube, that I just had my neck out of. The whole body was in it with a collar, an airtight collar around my neck. And it had a motor that would pump air in and force my lungs inside my body to collapse and then suck air out, which allowed them to re-expand. So it was really breathing for me. And while I was in there, half hallucinating, half in a coma, half awake, I thought a lot about a camping trip I'd done in the Presidential Mountains, New Hampshire, that summer, when I camped out under the stars and drank water from a stream up at the top of Tuckerman's Ravine, and how great that water had tasted. And I didn't have anything but a feeding tube going through my nose, taking the water down to my stomach. I didn't have any food for 3 months or so. And that first taste of ginger ale, when I was able to actually swallow again, was extremely meaningful.
The feeding tube's removed. It's time to break away. And my first taste of ginger ale